Class of 2021, family, friends, and our teachers and administrators. There is a phrase in sports that if you're an athlete, you may have heard before. The phrase is, embrace the suck. Embrace the suck means embrace the moments that hard and challenge you. Running the stairs of the stadium, the 6 a.m. workouts in the cold and rain, the endless push-ups and sit-ups. Athletes embrace the suck because it prepares them for the moment that counts. The moment when all their training translates into victory. We saw the devastation of COVID, the loss of lives, the loss of jobs, the loss of peace of mind. As seniors, the rites of passage that have been part of our traditions disappeared. There was no homecoming, no prom. Our teachers became images on small screens. Our activities, clubs, sports, social events were put on hold. Even today, our graduation ceremony was in question. This time has been exceptionally challenging, but my fellow graduates, do not try to forget this time. The challenges and hardships we faced. Embrace the suck. We have learned much during this time, and the lessons of COVID will prepare us for our future. The moments that count, when we can translate this hardship into victory. We will be the generation that will never take for granted hugging our grandmother. We know the pain, both physical and societal. We must embrace the suck, take the lessons from the past year, and seek to bridge divides that are tearing apart our society. We will be a generation that is resilient, accepting of change. We had to be this past year as we adapted to wearing masks, learning exactly what was 6 feet apart. We know tomorrow is not a guarantee, and our courses may have to change. We have accepted that as part of our daily lives. We must embrace the suck and not cling to what was, but seek out what can be. We are a generation that has weathered the storm. We must embrace the suck and help those that generations that have followed us face their challenges. We must teach them to embrace the suck. Graduates of the Montesano High School class of 2021, embrace the suck, for it has prepared you for greatness. Thank you.
Hello. All right, if I can get this dang thing tangled in. All right. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I know exactly what you're thinking. Yes, finally another speech. I can't wait to hear another pretentious teenager who thinks they know the ins and outs of life itself lecture me for 10 minutes about the intricacies and complexities of current world issues. Or go on about the need to take in every moment while it lasts. Smell the roses, if you will. Even if that means taking in a big whiff of something far from it. And yes, I'm looking at you, Robert, wherever you are. Jeez. Instead, perhaps you'll even demand to finally pursue one's passions, even if those passions are, well, watching Netflix all day. Or maybe instead of listening to her, I could just doze off into a bit of a daydream, letting all these beautifully written words go in one ear and completely out the other. And you know, I don't blame you. I think it comes naturally. It's kind of like what we already do in class. You know, as I look out here today, I'm getting the sense that you guys are bored. And yes, I get it. I do. But I worked really hard on this speech. It's not like I wrote it, 10 minutes ago. It took me weeks to find a desperate enough freshman to write it. So please give me at least $10 worth of your time and patience so that the money on this dang speech can count. Anyways, college, am I right, fellas? I've always known the college admissions process is a difficult one from talking to upperclassmen because yes, I am that cool. But, holy smokes, I thought it would be, I don't know, TikTok try not to cringe type of difficult, not like Lil Nas dancing through the 9 levels of hell type of difficult. For example, months after sending off an application to a university and a preface, boy did I make sure to really share my love and appreciation for them. I finally got back a response. It says, "Dear Catherine, thank you for your application to study with us. It has been carefully considered. Regrettably, we have not been able to make you an offer for the course listed above. Unfortunately, the predicted grades were not as strong as those on successful applications and did not meet the minimum requirements." Bro, what does a high schooler even have to do to get into college nowadays? Win the Nobel Peace Prize at age 4 or something? I mean, I'm sure all of you guys have experienced something like this at some point during this year, except for Emma, because, she's perfect. On the topic of this year, it has definitely been a time of deep introspection. Recently, I began to realize that throughout my high school years, my hyperfixation towards getting good grades and exceeding the mark was a bit, excessive. Honestly, it got so bad that at one point I stayed up till 5 a.m. reading Shakespeare to prepare for an English final. And did I even retain any information from that night? Absolutely not. Okay, back to the focus of the speech. Fellow students, I believe in you. Well, some of you. And I know that if we're able to survive this year, then we can survive through whatever else life throws at us. Look around yourselves, awkwardly interlock with another classmate's eyes, and take in this moment. Here on out, you've got the whole rest of your life in front of you, and you have the power to dictate whatever you want to do with it. And you know what? Your time is now. This is a moment to finally experience that premature midlife crisis you've always dreamt you'd have. Consider your options. For example, if you truly want to make a Faustus bargain with the academic system, go to university, and rack up tens of thousands of dollars in student debt, go for it. If you want to be a Harvard College dropout and start up a multi-billion-dollar corporation through the creation of an extremely successful social media app, then what's stopping you? If you're thinking about investing all of your funds in Bitcoin and then losing it all within the span of a week due to inflation, then maybe that wasn't the best idea. Anyways, my point is, you've made it. Relax. Your future is ahead of you, and since we've all hit absolutely rock bottom, all there is left to go is up. As always, to the graduating class of 2021, let's go make some change. And before I go and finally give you all some well-deserved peace, let's give a huge round of applause to the teachers, staff, parents, school board members, all these classy-looking people up here, to the freshmen who wrote my essay, thank you, and to the whole class, thank you.
I just want to first start off saying Jack and Catherine, why'd you have to write a much better speech than me? I mean, I'll get you back someday, but seriously? Shame on you. Anyways, good afternoon, family, friends, staff, the band. Thank you all for coming out and sharing this special day with your Montesano senior class. My name's Justin Art, and I'm one of the 6 valedictorians of our class of 2021. You heard me correctly, that's 6. And although you may not hear all of us talk up here today, I can tell you that each and every one of them earned their rightful spot at number 1. Now, I'm sure everyone here, we all know our senior year, even most of our junior year, did not go the way we would have wanted it to. But COVID-19, it was a big bust, honestly. I think we can all agree with that. But I can assure you, our class has made the most out of our final years here at Montesano High School, even despite all the obstacles that were thrown at us and we had to jump over. And I, for one, can tell you, I am personally very proud of our class, with all 6 of our valedictorians, over 25 honors students, and more than 100 graduating seniors. I would say that's pretty dang impressive. That's got to be one of the best classes we've seen come out of this school. However, we couldn't have done it without our amazing Montesano High School staff and the support of our amazing Montesano community. They truly do tie us together and help us succeed. So I thank you, teachers, parents, for pushing us to our limits and becoming the best that we can be. Now, I know everyone's sitting down right now oh, he's gonna ramble on and on and on, and I mean, as much as I'd like to, I'm gonna cut it off short here. Seniors, my fellow classmates, never take the time you're gifted here for granted. I hope every single one of you will look back at your high school years with a nice nostalgic fondness, remembering all the great laughs we had, making fun of teachers and the substitutes, that's always fun. And the adrenaline pumping wins on the field and the court, being there with your teammates, making great memories, and of course, all the lifelong friends that we've created along the way. Keep them with you for as long as you can. And with that, all I want to say is thank you. Thank you for being a part of my class. Thank you for pulling us all together. Thank you, teachers, staff, school board members, our community. Thank you. Thank you, band, for being here today, for leading us here to this monumental day. And without further ado, let's all graduate.
So I had thoughts of just using the speech from Twilight, and then I realized my English teachers and parents would be very disappointed that I still haven't learned to not plagiarize. However, one of my favorite parts of that speech is when it talks about what we wish to become when we were little. Lots of us said princesses or firefighters. While one of those could be a possibility, the other shows our imagination how far we have come and grown. Now, when I asked most of you what you want to study in college, I heard things like environmental engineering, physical therapy, business and marketing, humanities and social sciences. I don't know what it is, so you can just ask Trace. Nursing, the list goes on and on. Through our time in school together and the memories we have made, we have all found our calling and will hopefully be successful in our chosen careers. I asked a large group of you for your favorite memories while attending school in Monty, and I received a lot of the same answers. You said things like cheering at football games, or being in the band, or having the best student section in all of Grace Harbor. Many of our memories are from the sports we play or the activities we are involved in, like the van rides to and from golf matches, being a part of the band at games, or just the relationships formed through our sports. However, our memories don't just stop at high school. Most of us have been here a long time, and we have all grown as friends and classmates. Some of us have had the same best friend since kindergarten, or maybe your best friend came later, but we have built memories around our friendships that will last forever. Obviously, we have all been hearing about COVID, and we all knew it would come up. And that's partially because it was such a huge part of both our junior and senior years in high school. I remember being in Mr. Aldridge's pre-calculus class last year when we all found out, hey, we get 2 weeks off of school, so we're all excited. We're in the hallways making TikToks and just laughing and having fun, because what else is a teacher supposed to do when the kids find out they don't have to learn for 2 extra weeks during the year? People laughed, had fun, and as time went on, we realized the time we were spending in quarantine increased quickly. Most of us thought we would be back in school by our senior year, and obviously that was wrong. I've heard many people say that they feel worse for our class than the class of 2020, and I agree with them. We didn't get to experience everything we looked forward to, but that didn't hold us back. With the help of our parents, we were able to have a homecoming. We took advantage of the number of tickets we were allowed per game and still built student sections. We still get to have the incredible band with us here today. Although this year wasn't what we expected, we still did it. Somehow, we survived 13 years of school, and that couldn't have been done without the support of our parents and teachers. With that being said, thank you to our parents for always helping us, or not really helping us, through the math homework that you didn't quite understand because they always have to change the methods. Thank you for driving us to school because we didn't want to ride the gross bus. Thank you for driving us to our games, whether we won or lost. And finally, thank you for just being there for us no matter what. We wouldn't be who we are today without you. To our teachers and school administrators, thank you for giving us the opportunities to retake the tests that we forgot to study for, and thank you for helping us with the math homework that our parents didn't understand. And finally, thank you for teaching us the skills we will use for the rest of our lives. To the class of 2021, congrats, we finally made it. I wish you all the best of luck, no matter what your career path is. Let's make the best of the rest of our lives.
So I didn't prepare a speech, but I wanted to say 2 things before we get going. So, first of all, thank you for being flexible. We appreciate it, and we're glad you're in here today. I really had hoped we'd be outside, but the weatherman let me down. But so thank you for being in here. And seniors, are you ready for the part you really came here for? Colby, you ready? All right, here you go. First row up.
Colby Keith Adams. Nevaeh Marie Agrippino. Terrence Jonathan Albert. Eli Hunter Ambrosio. John Patrick Anderson. Justin Liam Arndt. Ellie Renee Barbeau. Cooper Hunter Benzing. Jessica Ashley Bruner. Hannah Arietta Carver. Carson Robin Carville. Brandon Hunter Silk. Joshua Christian Corbett. Arlie William Rebel Couch. Aiden Lee Darst. Jagger Lawrence Didion. Shelby Michelle Dilly. Mason James Deneen. Sydney Micah Allison Edwards. Ty Timothy Michael Eckerson. Alexis Raylyn Fargo. Annalyn Waters Farley. Bailey Michelle Farmer. Braden Wayne Fuller. Maya Renee Gallinger. Grace Leanne Gear. Parker Dawes Gleason. Cassidy Joe Golding. Alexis Winona Paskey. James Michael Henderson. Carolyn Jane Hewitt. Connor Gerald Hollitz. Dayton Gunnar Holston. Moth Shay Hopkins. Kylie Jameson Howard. Megan Nicole Hunter. Cooper Brad Johansson. Janessa Michelle Johnson. Nathan Martin Johnson. Aaliyah Mikkel Jones. Colby Russell Jones. Logan Jacob Jones. Riley Lynn Jones. Emmeline Amanda Kaibo Holton. Callie Elaine Klinger. Brandon Lee Kroger. Cody Joe Lalonde. Kaylee Raquel Lane. Savannah Sue Kiss Lavender. Gerardo Julian Leguzmo. Zoe Loren Leishanis. Hope Elizabeth Lutz. Carter Allen Lutz. Dakota Rose McKinney. Destiny Cheyenne McKinney. Alexander William Manili. Michael Ray Morris. Gavin Paul Morrison.
Okay, Gavin.
Madison LaRue Morrison. Alma Mariah Moreau Varela. Annika Helen Sage Nations. Rosalind Nava. Shane David Neville. Harmony Nicole Nelson. Jessie Ann Olson. Malachi Jack Osperkoff. Greg Jared Peterson. Janelle Lynn Pineda. Christian Michael Kroll. Peyton Lane Prom. Dylan James Purdy. Stephen James Rademacher Jr. Tyler Adam Rath. Caleb James Reniger. Trace McNair Ridgway. Andrew Jonathan Robinson Hogue. Colby Aaron Ross. Lucas John Sahlstrom. Hunter Logan Schnorr. Dylan Andrew Shuck. Cassidy Dawn Schoenbachler. Sydney Joe Schrader. Madeline May Shields. Martin Wyatt Shuck. Logan Anthony Smith. Seth Michael Earl Springs. Jessica Ann Stanfield. Tucker Dwayne Stetcher. Taylor Jean Stenback. Cherokee Louise Stolen. Brooke Ashley Streeter. Catherine Marie Thomas. Rodrigo Torres. Carla Michelle Torres Miranda. Hannah Olivia Tupper. Christian James Tyler. Yesed Ise Vasquez. McKenna Kathleen Wecker. Kason Clinton Willis Werner. Marie Paralee Wilson. Joseph Travis Wood.
As the graduates of the class of 2021, you may now move your tassels.